Good morning. My name is Ken Holla and I teach at Hayfield Secondary. You can see our webpage next to my image there on the lower right, which is in Alexandria, Virginia, just outside of Washington, D.C. This is my 23rd year of teaching. I teach it all. I'm a department chair, and so I keep bopping around. One of the subjects, obviously, that I teach is world history. And for that reason, I started a blog in April of 2008. I was hoping for a few hundred people to come, and we're now up to about 65,000 hits a month. I also have the U.S. History Teachers blog and the U.S. Government Teachers blog and U.S. History Teachers blog. You don't have to know the URL here. You just go to Google and write World History or U.S. History or U.S. Government Teachers blog. Back to that URL in a second, but you can follow me on Twitter, Ken Holla, right here, Ken Holla, or Google Plus. I'll show you these things in a second, or you can email me by going to this site, because a lot of the things I put up are actually taken from people who email because they realize that we have a huge community of world history teachers out there, some of whom are isolated in their school, others who just have a couple, and we're all better off united. So one thing I would suggest you do is go to Twitter. Here's my Twitter account. And what I did is I just typed in world history into the search box. And right away, I could follow something called World History 101, History Today, World History 2, or I can start looking at all these people who have mentioned world history. This is one person, for example, Russell Tarr, a British teacher whom I've been following for years, who does amazing things. And I can look at other people whom I think are doing great things. And so for like Russell Tarr, I just click on him. If I wasn't following him, I'd just say follow, and I go from there. Google Plus, plus.google.com is another one that I just typed in world history. You can automatically see there's the three areas where I can follow this. Communities. Keith Hughes is a teacher in Buffalo, New York that I follow, mostly for U.S. history. And you can, same way, just click on the names and follow them and find a whole new world out there of people who are willing to help you for free. And these are two things that I put up. For example, if you were to go here, this is something on my blog for world history, cheat sheets for ancient world history. I don't know where I found this, but if I were to blow this up a little bit more, you could see it's pretty amazing. This is for China, and there's one for every unit you do: India, China, Mesopotamia, Egypt, etc. Quick way for the kids to see what's out there and what they're trying to do. Other things that I put on my blogs, for example, are flipped classrooms. Here's one called John Green. I have elementary kids, so he is someone who writes for 6th, 7th, 8th grade, and he has 38 different short videos summarizing pretty much everything you can do all the way up to globalization. Or another person I just put on my blog a couple weeks ago, this teacher has literally, he's following exactly what you're teaching and nothing more, nothing less, on classical civilizations, world religions. So the concept being you could let the kids watch his lecture, or you could make one yourself, and I'll get back to that in a second, at home and do work in school where the kids have questions. So what you do is you follow the blog that I mentioned earlier, the World History Teachers blog. Between my three blogs, I have 4,980 posts in the last 5 years or so. And you can literally go to the search box and put in stuff. So you could put flip in the classroom or flip. Or you could put in Google Drive documents or just Google, and you get a lot of things like that. You could put in filming like Screencast-O-Matic, which is how I'm doing this. And you could teach yourself literally how to do these things. You can find, this is Slaves in Brazil, a friend of mine just put up, or we're going to go down here. Khan Academy has a whole bunch of different online art which could help you teach your world history. This one is simply amazing. This ties all five major religions together in a short, easy to watch 7-minute film. I just found it the other day. Apps, if you use Google Apps for Education, 75 of them. Here's an announcement for the group you're watching, NCSS. And the one I showed you, and using rubrics. We all need rubrics. So it just goes on and on and on. And again, I would encourage you to do what you're doing now. Get some emails from the people you're with. Get their Twitter accounts if they have, or Google Plus. Email me, email them. Get a greater group of people together and improve your classroom and mine. And I hope if you haven't written all this stuff down because I've gone so quickly, that you just Google Ken Halla, Halla, or World History Teachers blog, and what you see today, one of the top posts will have this video on there. Thanks so much. Bye.